This is Todd. I do things, and KickFace Magazine, Volume 2. Oh man, Siraj reached out to me with the concept. This is years ago, and he was just like, "I want to start a magazine, and I want socks." And he kind of just gave me like the overview, and I basically kind of like listened to, because I actually am a designer that's my day job. And just kind of like he told me what he wanted. He told me that I know Siraj, I know Siraj, so it helps that I know him. I know he likes shoes. So what do you design for a shoe-loving sock enthusiast, right? Like he loves shoes, but he wants to start socks. You just make the logo, some fucking shoes. You put that on the sock. However you do that. I took the soul of I think the Jordan 1 and like some Air Force 1s, just so you're pretty standard tight Nikes, and I just kind of just threw together the logo off that. But the original logo, if we can find it, I'll send it to him. It was based off of KFC. I don't know, saying just joint. So yeah, but that's cool, man. It's always. KickFace is one of those, I've designed logos for a few other different companies, and I've done a lot of design work for brands, but just kind of not even the glaze, but just the authenticity behind the reason why the brand was started to begin with, and just kind of just the passion for it. I mean, I never knew a nigga that wanted to start a brand of socks, but then here you are with an entire industry of people that need socks. So it just works. I won't be able to have a serious conversation if I'm going to do, bro. I won't be able to not after the night. So
when did you fall in love with Snickers?
What point did you start to appreciate sneakers and the art?
It was one pair of shoes that, and once again, man, I'm not even gonna sit there in front of it was just a child, always art and sneakers. Art and sneakers really didn't go hand in hand to me until my early 20s, probably late teens. But it was one particular shoe that I saw that I was like, oh shit, it was the, it's funny, I still have them to this day, but it was the milk crates, the Nike SB, the milk crates and the blazers. And I don't know, it was just something about that whole, the package in the box, everything. It was just one of the first times I saw some, and I'm sure obviously it wasn't the first, but it was the first thing that caught my eye, was the actual, the shoe itself, the packaging, the design, you know what I mean? The story behind it, the actual box. So it's all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? I think the packaging was cooler than the shoe, realistically. This is probably my favorite sneaker of all time is probably the Yeezy Wave Runner. That's probably my favorite sneaker of all time.
What do you like about it the most?
It's the style. I've always been a fan of the vintage, kind of the 90s, early 2000s running shoe. You know what I mean? They were really able to capture that aesthetic. And then I think for me the colorway too. So if you take the wet of the shoe and the original colorway, for me it's probably the best shoe of all time to me. Because I think you could literally wear that shoe with anything in any color. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know if there's is there a color that you couldn't wear with that shoe? Think about it I don't know.
Nah, we were just talking about the Wave Runner was fire, bro.
Yeah, it's just the colorway, and then they came out in an era where he was tolerable, you know what I mean? He dropped Pablo, Yeah. So for dads it's always been function, but just in this era it's fashion now. But just once again, man, those late 90s, those early 2000s running shoes, Nikes, New Balance, Asics. Even though I don't have the Asics that I want, I still really like those. But I don't really even do the Adidas so much anymore. Yeah, just kind of those, just a Nike, just a good comfortable Nike running shoe. The Vomeros are really comfortable. These P1000s I have are really good too. The ones I have on right now. Just I could chase my kids around in. And then I don't have to like worry about like bending the fucking toe box.
Yeah.
The one thing that I would change about the sneaker fashion now is I wish people would just kind of like wear more of what they actually like as opposed to like what you're supposed to like. And I know that's like a pretty common complaint. Like,
I could paraphrase that. You would change influencers.
I would change it's not necessarily
Think about it,
influence.
bro. How many influencers you see out here wearing Jordan 1s, right? And them niggas do not care about Jordan 1s. It's like why are they getting the early sneaker releases?
Yeah.
That's a fact. You ain't lying, bro.
I personally have never been swayed by an influencer liking a particular sneaker.
I know you have it, but
That's why it is
mass
what it is.
majority. Of
Yo,
people,
yeah.
And then everybody wearing Panda Dunks, right? They wearing Panda Dunks because all the influencers are wearing Panda Dunks. You see what I'm saying? So like, I'm not saying Panda Dunks are like the sneakers that me or you are wanting, but those one times, not just Vespers, the Brick Airs, right?
Yeah.
Why so many influencers got them?
Because
Right,
But
and
that's-
so now that creates it's already a demand for people like me and you. We like them, we want them, right?
Yeah.
But then now the mass majority of people, because now that's the influencer.
But then also too though, if you look about the Brick Air specifically, the Brick Air's marketing was insane. So at this point you gotta ask yourself a question, right? Do you want to, because that's the reason why so many influencers are on this shoe is because of the marketing behind the shoe. You didn't even ask this, but I think that the coolest shoe that I've seen released as of lately, well, the most creative thing that I've seen shoe being released is the white girl Air Force One.
I knew it was.
Bro,
I
that's-
either love or hate them.
No,
That's a hot take like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
it's bro, it's lit.
It's creative.
It's so tight, bro, because
But
it's like.
I hate the dirty shoe.
Well,
You don't think it's too late?
It's more so. I think that shoe is a.
You said it's too late.
Yeah.
No, I think that shoe is like a more so like a hey guys, like we see y'all chill out. Like I think it's more so. I don't think that shoe.
I think it's a we see y'all. I don't think it's a chill out.
No, I think it's a we see y'all because more people think about the people that really ride for the white Air Force One, the classic white Air Force One.
Right now?
Like everybody, bro, it's like a. Okay,
the
not
people
like
right now or historically.
if you hear historically, the people like your Fat Joes, your Nappy, like all of these old New York niggas, are you doing it on purpose? Oh, that's so funny. I think Nike has heard the complaints. Like Nike has read the complaints in the complaint box about what's happening with the Air Force One. And I think this is like
Well, what's happening with the Air Force One?
it's being gentrified.
It's been gentrified though. I mean,
it's like the official
No.
like Coachella shoe.
yeah, for the past like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's why I said it's too late.
What do you mean? You think this should happen earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You should have did this a couple years, 3 or 4
Yeah,
years ago.
absolutely.
Oh, it just looks thirsty. Like,
You think so?
yeah, like we're so dead. Like the numbers are down, all that other stuff. Like you're just trying, you're just kind of trying everything.
But, so for a company like Nike, right? Like, so I'm a designer. I work for a company that, like, a lot of the cooler shit that I've done has been under wraps because they want to try to stay a little bit more conservative, right? And so, of course, when your back's against the wall and numbers start getting low, like, oh, fuck it, let's see how that cool shit looks. I think the idea of that is like, I think that idea probably did happen 5 years ago. They probably did come up with that like 5 years ago. They
That's
probably
fair.
been sitting on that shit because it's like, we don't, bro, if you
it wasn't a priority.
think about it, it wasn't a priority too. And I think if you would have released that shoe like 7 years ago, you probably would have offended a group of people. You probably would have had to maybe make an apology for it later for putting out the white girl Nike, right? Like, think about 5 years ago. You probably would have. Now it's just kind of like, it's safer time to drop that shoe socially.
I think you're the first person I've seen say that they like that shoe.
I like the idea of the shoe. I don't actually like, it's just a white Air Force One. But I like the idea of the shoe. I think it's kind of like, hey, look, we see you guys like gentrifying our shoe. Now when you wear it, it reverse gentrifies itself. Nigga, that's just lit. What are you talking about?
It takes itself back.
It takes itself back, bro. Like it takes its energy, its ownership back. The more you wear it, yeah, that shit lame. Come on. fuck. That shit tight as fuck. If there's one thing I could tell my kids about sneakers, shit, save up. Don't ask me to buy them. Because if y'all niggas grow up with sneaker habits anything like mine, me and your mom will go broke. So that's what I would probably tell my kids in reference to sneakers. Kind of puts me in a tight spot because I want them to be sneakerhead. I got to figure out a way to make my kids sneakerheads, but to not have to buy them the sneakers. So when I figure that out, I'll let you guys know.
What you got working on going forward as a designer, as a graphic designer, as a creative?
I'm always working on something. I'm actually trying to get back into my music. Just things. I'm working on things. So I will let you guys know when those things are done. I look forward to see, more big shit in the future, more magazines, some print. Can we get some print magazines? Can we get some print? Get some print magazines and
for sure.
Shit, just more socks and just more culture.